Reactions. What do you see on the screen?
They are shocked or surprised.
Yeah, they're shocked or surprised, right? What is their reaction?
They are screaming.
Screaming, yes. Is that good or bad?
Depends. I think it's bad.
What?
Bad?
Bad?
Yeah.
What is his reaction?
He looks scared.
Aha, scared. What about? What's his reaction?
He looks
Surprised,
upset.
excited. I don't know.
Maybe angry?
Yeah.
There. Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Mariela.
Sorry.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, and Alan is coming in. Please, guys, ask and answer the questions in the screen, please.
What's the last time?
Hello, Giovanni.
Hi, good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Mr. Antonio, Giovanni, Hani, Alan. Please ask, Mariela, ask and answer the questions on the screen.
Okay. When was the last time you got annoyed? For me, right now. Because here is two, I don't know how to say ruido and no. So, noisy, yes. Noisy. What I did, I close the door and try to concentrate in the class right now. How did you react? I react stressful.
Okay, for me, the last time that I got annoyed, it was last Saturday. One of my neighbors had a party and the music was so loud and I couldn't sleep. So I really get annoyed.
What did you do?
Well, I just hot my pillows and I tried to sleep. I couldn't, but I didn't do anything. Yeah.
Okay.
You should have partied with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, the best option.
I
It was.
should, right? Thanks, Alan. Thank you.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't
The
worry.
last time I got annoyed, I could also say like Mariela right now because my Wi-Fi isn't working that good. It won't let me connect to the class with my computer. So what did I do? I connected myself with my cell phone. And how did I react? Like Mariela said, very stressful.
Yes.
What about you, Antonio?
Oh, the last time I got annoyed was today in the morning. I went to do exercise and I couldn't do an exercise, and I get frustrated and I stressed, but then I decided to continue practicing, and
How did you react? How you say frustrated?
frustrated, yeah.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
then I try to solve it.
What about you, honey?
For me was yesterday in the morning when my mom woke me up so early. Yes,
How did you react?
I was upset.
Why did she wake you up so early? Because you gotta work?
No, just because she wanted to wake me up.
Wow.
There was no reason.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Omega?
Hi guys. The last time I just got annoyed was I think 1 month ago when I had to pay double for a thing that I bought because I just typed the wrong number when I was doing the transference from my cell phone. And it was a high amount. It was my mistake, but I was so frustrated about doing that because, you know, we work hard to earn money,
Yeah.
and that was so terrible for
And,
me.
and what did you do?
Well, nothing, because I contact the person, but I mean, the person who I sent the money
Who received the
for,
money?
but well, she never answered to me. She was opening my messages, but she
But
never
she didn't
answered.
answer.
But it was
Wow.
my fault. I have to recognize it. But at this time, I'm still feel annoyed about it.
Yeah, I know.
Never do that.
Wow. So sad.
Yes.
I'm waiting for Annie.
Hi,
Annie?
hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, the last time I get annoyed was last Friday because my boyfriend wore my socks, and I hate that because when I wear my socks, they are bigger. So
They stretch.
yeah,
Hi, boyfriends. Hi, boyfriends.
I know.
That's why I don't like boyfriends.
I was furious in that moment. So I did, it was to put them in, how do you say caja fuerte?
Safe.
Yeah.
Do you ever get calls from telemarketers like Telcel?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
How often do you get them?
Probably like once a month
Yeah. What time do they call?
in the afternoon.
Yeah. How
Every
do you
time.
respond?
Yeah,
Every time?
anytime.
How do you respond?
I hang up.
Yeah.
All right. Listen to Olivia. Tell her friends about a phone call she got last night. What made Olivia lose her temper? How did she behave towards the caller? Listen and respond.
Last night, this guy called trying to sell me a magazine subscription. Normally, I would have been more polite. You know, I would have just said no and then hung up. But he was the fourth caller, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it. I yelled at him for several minutes and I finally hung up on him. At that point, I couldn't have done much else, I don't think, because I was too mad. I know I shouldn't have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But I mean, what would you have done? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
Okay, guys. So what made Olivia lose her temper?
Receive a call at 10:09.
Received a call, what?
At night.
At
in the
night?
night. Yes,
How did she behave towards the caller?
she yelled.
She yelled at him.
Yeah? Listen again and check.
Last night, this guy called, trying to sell me a magazine subscription. Normally, I would have been more polite. You know, I would have just said no and then hung up. But he was the fourth caller, and it was after 10 o'clock. So I just lost it. I yelled at him for several minutes, and I finally hung up on him. At that point, I couldn't have done much else, I don't think, because I was too mad. I know I shouldn't have lost my temper. He was just doing his job. But I mean, what would you have done? I suppose I could have apologized, or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. Actually, that's what I should have done. I'll do that next time.
Okay, so let's listen to some opinions. What made Olivia lose her temper?
The subscription magazine called her after 10 o'clock.
Subscription magazine called after 10 o'clock.
Yes,
And how did she behave towards the caller?
she lost
was
your
too mad.
temper.
She was too mad.
She was too mad. Okay. How did she behave?
She lost your temper.
She lost my temper.
Her.
Her.
She lost her temper.
Yes.
What did she do?
Yell.
She yelled.
Mhm.
She
Right.
yelled at him and hung up
She yelled at who?
Him.
at the caller.
And
Hung up.
hung up. Let's check it out. Right there. What made Olivia lose her temper?
Because
He was the fourth
but-
caller. And it was after 10.
There. What made Olivia lose her temper? This guy called trying to sell me a magazine subscription. He was the fourth caller and it was after 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
How did she behave towards the caller? Yelled at him for several minutes and finally hung up, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are the answers. What could she have done? What could she have done?
She could have
Ask him to put me on their do not call.
Apologize.
apologize.
Yeah. What else?
And could have asked him not to put her under, do not call her.
Yeah. Why? Because that's what I should have done. That's right. What would you have done? Guys, what would you have done?
Well, I would have told him or told her, don't call me again.
Oh,
Not to call
nice.
me again.
What about the rest of you guys?
I would have said that I don't want the subscription.
Okay. What can you say about Olivia's behavior? Can you imagine your own behavior in the same situation? Complete the sentences and compare with the partner. In your notebooks, please complete sentences 1 through 4. In your notebook, please. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Anna?
Hello.
Hello, Anna. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher.
So long no see. What happened? Too much vacation.
I know. I'm so sorry, teacher.
You're okay.
Yes.
So please go ahead on your notebook, write and complete the sentences 1 through 4.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Are you finished, guys?
No.
Okay.
Turn on the lights.
What? Are you finished, Giovanni?
Yes, teacher, I have finished.
All right.
Same here.
All right, guys, let's go in session so you guys can compare your answers. Only compare, okay? Anna and Giovanni, don't go, please. Anna and Giovanni, stay in session.
Okay.
right, go ahead. Anna and Giovanni. Compare
Okay.
answers, please.
Okay. Hi, Anna.
Hello, Giovanni.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you? How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Fine, fine. Okay. So
That's
what do
great.
you have in the number one? She should
Well,
have what?
well, I don't know what we were doing because I think I arrived late to the session, but well, for the picture that I took a look, I could say that she shouldn't call her about the
Okay.
situation. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we're discussing about one boy who call a woman, like people from Telcel, that they are calling anytime and offering how do you say
Like a
uh,
service?
yeah, like a service. So that's we are discussing. Okay. And this woman yelled at this person. Okay, she got mad because he was the fourth caller. So, and this person called after 10 o'clock, so she was very, very angry. Well, my answer for the number one is she should have been calm.
Oh, that's great.
And in the number two, I wrote she shouldn't have yelled at him.
Well, I wrote she shouldn't have to get mad at
Yeah,
the situation
yeah,
or with
that's
the
right.
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know what we were talking about, but I tried to like
To
understand.
answer, yeah, okay. For the number three,
Three.
okay, go ahead, yes.
No, you go ahead because remember I was late.
Okay. Well, for the number three, in my case, if I have been in that situation, I wrote, I would have told him or her, please don't call me again.
Oh, yes, it's better. Well, I wrote I would have to hang out the phone.
Okay, yeah.
More aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more rude, right? Okay, for the number four, I wrote, I wouldn't have yelled at him or her. I wouldn't, because I know that they are doing his or her job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote I wouldn't have to yell about the situation about what he was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, because after all, it's his job. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I understand that that's his or her job. That's their job, right? So I understand. Yeah, but sometimes they're calling about 3 times or two
yes,
times per day.
yes. I always think, do they sleep? Do they take a
Yeah,
rest? Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
believe me, they're 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh my God.
Yeah, and they are calling, right?
All the time.
Yeah, all the time they are calling. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, do they
Yeah,
sleep
that's a
or
great
no? Yeah,
topic.
do they have
All
a social life? Yeah.
Exactly. Should I invite him?
Yeah.
right,
Okay.
guys. Thank you. That was great. That was awesome. Claudia, welcome back, Claudia.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. All right. Everybody compared answers?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. I heard Giovanni and Anna. Can somebody else give me another opinion? Number one?
She should have been more polite.
Being more polite. That's good, Antonio. Thank you. Somebody else, number two?
For number two, I wrote she shouldn't have yelled too much.
Yell too much? Okay. Number three, somebody else?
I would have just hung up.
Okay. Somebody else, number 4?
I wouldn't have lost my temper.
Just like her. Yeah, is that correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
I, honey. I, honey. All right. Your answers are correct. We have here on the sentence, she should have been more polite. You have a subject. And then what is this? Should have. What is that?
Modal verb.
Model?
A
Perfect.
modal verb. And what is have?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Present perfect.
Perfect. It's not present perfect.
No.
No. And then we have been, right? But you are correct. This has something to do with a perfect tense. And how does the verb go after the perfect tense?
In past participle.
In
Past
past participle. So here I have, she shouldn't have yelled. This is correct. I would have just hung up. Yes, that's the verb. This, what is that?
Expression.
It's another model, right? It's like an adverb. And number 4, I wouldn't have lost. Again, lost. That is actually in past participle. So when you speak naturally, reduction of have in past modals. What is this, guys?
Past
Past
model.
models.
Past modals. That's what we're working. What is the other name of past modals?
Modal verbs.
Perfect modals.
Oh.
What is that? Perfect modals. Now we have here the examples. Olivia should have been more polite. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who agrees and who doesn't agree?
I agree.
I
agree.
Who doesn't agree?
I disagree.
You disagree? Okay.
I-
She shouldn't have lost her temper. Who agrees?
I agree.
I agree.
Who doesn't agree? Omega, what happened?
Yeah,
You agree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Of
All right,
course.
that's correct. That is the same sense. She could have apologized. Who agrees?
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Who disagrees?
Me.
Yeah, you have the same sense. That's right. Now, I would have said no and hung up. Who agrees?
Me.
I agree.
I
Me.
agree.
Me.
What about you, Omega?
Yes, but not
Nicely,
exactly.
not nicely. Okay. I wouldn't have yelled at him. Who agrees?
Me.
I agree.
I agree.
What about you, Omega?
I could have hung
You
up
would have.
immediately without giving any explanation.
There you go. I wouldn't have hung up on him. All right. So these sentences, you can agree or disagree. What we're working on this slide, what we're working on this activity is the reduction of the sound. Okay. Now read with me. This verb right here, how do you read it?
Should.
Should.
Oof.
Should have.
Should have.
Should have. In this one?
Shouldn't have.
Good enough.
Shouldn't have. This?
Could have.
Next?
Would have.
Would have.
Next?
Wouldn't.
Again?
Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have. That's right. Please listen and repeat.
Olivia should have been more polite.
Repeat.
Olivia
Olivia
should
should
have
have been
been more
polite.
polite.
Okay, let's see. Giovanni, repeat again, please. Let me hear you.
Okay, Olivia should have been more polite.
Nope, that's not the sound.
You need the short
Listen
form.
and repeat. Listen and repeat.
Okay.
Olivia should have been more polite.
Olivia should have been more polite.
That's right, mister. Okay, now let's see. Citlali, next, please.
Yep.
She shouldn't have lost her temper.
She should have not lost her temper. Like
Okay, close.
close
Anna?
enough.
Yeah, close enough. Anna, next, please.
Yes.
She could have apologized.
She could have apologized.
Very good. Annie, next, please.
I would have said no and hung up.
I would have said no and hung up.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see who else. Alan, next, please.
I wouldn't have yelled at him.
I wouldn't have yelled at him.
It's not a complete verb. This sounds like this. Try it again.
I wouldn't yelled at him.
It's incomplete. Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have.
Yeah, try it again.
I wouldn't have yelled at him.
That's correct, mister.
Thank you.
And Honey, the last one, please.
I wouldn't have hung up on him.
I wouldn't have hung up on him.
That's correct. That's right. Now, the next one is listen and repeat the sentences above. Notice the reduction of have. Should have, could have, would have, shouldn't have, couldn't have, wouldn't have. And you did great. Now, what is that? Should have, could have, or would have? Or perhaps shouldn't have, couldn't have, wouldn't have. It will be something like this. I wouldn't have lost my temper. I shouldn't have lost my temper.
I could have called.
Maybe. Let's check. Oh, but there's no audio. No, don't worry. The audio that I have is incorrect. So here what we can say is, I should have said no and hang up. I should have said no and hang up. Oh, this is that one. I could have said no and hang up, right? Do you agree? On this picture, I could have said no and hung up. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 And maybe perhaps this one. I would have apologized. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I would have apologized. Now, those are the three positive ones. What about the negative ones? I
He should
Shouldn't
have
have
lost his
her
temper.
temper. Yes. Maybe.
I couldn't off yell at him or her.
Maybe I couldn't have yelled at him, all right? And
I wouldn't have hung up the phone.
yeah, I wouldn't just hung up the phone. Okay, that's good. Now, which sentences do you agree with? Tell a partner. Which sentence do you agree with, guys? What would you have done and what you wouldn't have done?
Well, for me, the first sentence, I would have said no and hung up.
Okay, thank you, sir. Come on, guys, continue.
I could have apologized.
Okay, that's good.
That's the one I agree on.
Okay, that's good. Somebody else, guys?
I should have said from the beginning no.
Okay. You would have.
Oh yes, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would have. Somebody else, please. Nobody? Match the modal verb with the correct intention. What is would? Alternative, possibility, or suggestion?
Alternative.
Alternative?
Alternative.
Yeah. What is should?
Suggestion.
Suggestion.
Could?
Possibility.
It's the other way. Something like this. Now let's check why, okay? We have modals in past, modal, have, participle. We have modals. Would have, could have, should have. And examples. Would have is a past unreal action. Example, I would have answered the phone had I known it was my boss who called me last night. We have the past modal could have. Past unreal ability. He could have taken the flight. Should have, past unreal recommendation. You should have listened to the teacher. Now, if these guys are unreal, all of these guys are not real. What is the real event? If I would have answered is not real,
That
what
I
is the
didn't
real
answer.
event?
I didn't
What?
answer. I didn't answer the phone call.
I didn't answer the phone. That's the real. Had I known it was, what is, if that's unreal, what is the real event?
I didn't know it was my boss.
Yeah, I didn't know. And the next one, he could have taken the flight. If it's unreal, what is the real event?
He didn't take the flight.
Didn't take the flight. And the last one, you should have listened to the teacher. What is the real event?
You
You
didn't listen to the
listen.
teacher.
You didn't listen to the teacher. So the real event in the past, I didn't know it was my boss who called me, so I didn't answer my phone. And the unreal event, had I known it was my boss who called me, I would have answered my phone. I wouldn't have ignored it. Correct?
Yes.
Real event in the past. He didn't take the flight. The real event and the unreal event. He could have taken the flight. He shouldn't have missed it. Good?
Yes.
Yes.
Next. Next, real events in the past. You didn't listen to the teacher. The unreal event, you should have listened to the teacher. You shouldn't have been playing. Do you want more examples?
If you have one more, it's okay.
It's the same thing, but we can have more examples. Yes. Number one, I have failed my exam. Antonio, can you read this one, please?
Yes. I should have studied more. I could have asked a classmate to help me.
Thank you. Giovanni, the next one, please.
Yes, he has gained 10 kilos. He shouldn't have eaten so much. He couldn't have started a diet. I would have gone to the gym more often.
Thank you, sir. Ana Silvia, can you read the next one, please?
Yes, she forgot about my friend's birthday. She should have read a note. She
Written.
could have written, sorry, a note. She could have set an alarm on her phone. I would have called her to say I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ana.
Welcome.
And the last one. Omega, the last one, please.
You have lost your phone in the bus. You should have you should have put it inside your backpack. You could have returned to the bus to look for it. I could have taken better care of the cell phone.
Yeah, that's good. Good. All right, guys. So what do you think of the examples?
They're good.
They're good? All right.
Yes.
Everybody, please give me one more on each one of the stories, please. One more example in each one.
I should have paid more attention to my teacher.
Very good. Yes, that's correct. Next.
I shouldn't eat a lot in these vacations.
I shouldn't have.
I should have eat a lot in these vacations.
I shouldn't have eaten.
Okay.
It's right here, honey. He shouldn't have eaten.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Or maybe he should have done exercise.
Yes, he should have done exercise. That's good. Next, or another one.
I would have gotten her a present to forgive me.
Aha, that's nice. Gotten her is correct. Next, or last.
You should have keep it on your pocket.
Again, one more time.
You should have keep it. I'm not sure.
Keep it. You should have keep it.
Or oh my gosh.
I could have You could have checked your pockets before getting out of the bus.
Yes, Annie, one more time. Repeat your sentence again, please.
Yeah. You should have. How do you keep, right? Keep it.
Keep it. All right. Take a look at all the sentences. Should have studied. Could have asked. Should have eaten. Could have started. Would have gone. Yes. How do you say keep? Guys, how would you say keep?
Kept.
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 Oh,
Kept.
kept. Okay.
One more time, please.
You should have kept it on your pocket. In your pocket.
Yes, in your pocket. Very good. Thank you. Next. That's we're finished with this. So past models would have, should have, could have. You can use these past models to talk hypothetically about the past. Imagine your behavior in a situation. What would you have done? I would have said no politely. I wouldn't have lost my temper. And there's just no question. Would you have gotten mad? Yes, I probably would have. Say what was the right thing to do. What should she have done? She should have said no politely. She shouldn't have yelled at him. Just no question. Should she have yelled at him? No, she shouldn't. She really shouldn't have. Say what other possibilities there were. What else could she have done? She could have told him not to call again. There you go, Giovanni. That's your sentence. She couldn't have done much else. That's Omega's answer. And yes, no question. Could she have been more polite? I feel she could have. Now, in past models, I would is 20 times more common than I'd. Would you like to take a picture or you want me to send you a screenshot of this?
Send the screenshot, please.
Yes, please, teacher.
Of course. The two, yeah. There, guys. I sent it. Okay. Let's continue. Now you're going to work with this in sessions, okay? All right, guys.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go in sessions.
Yes.
You're going to come up with some answers. You can write them down if you want to. And we'll compare answers after a couple of minutes. Okay, it's already on the WhatsApp group. Now we're gonna go in sessions. All right, let's see. Antonio, Claudia, and Omega, please stay. And the rest, please, let's go. All right, guys, please begin. You can share the screen if you want to, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Please go right ahead.
Okay, for the first one, it says mosquitoes have bitten me. I should have put a cream to avoid mosquitoes.
Can you can someone present the picture because I don't have it?
Yes, please, because I don't have them too. They are not in the WhatsApp group.
Oh, I have it, but it's on my cell phone. Well, I took the picture, but it's on my cell phone and I'm on the computer.
Could you please send it to the group?
Yes. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
I send it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will say in the should've, I should have listened to my mom and put some lotion.
Yeah. For you, Omega?
I should have. Oh my goodness. I should have. No, I should have wore. I should have wore blue blouse with long
sleeves. With long sleeves.
And I could have had more more prevention, or no, not more prevention.
Caution.
Exactly. Thank you for helping me. And
No, don't worry.
my mom would have, oh my goodness, would have
Rub a lotion.
Rub, yeah. Or warn me about the mosquitoes.
Exactly.
Yeah. For the second one, it says, I am all wet. I should have brought an umbrella.
Yeah. I could have checked the weather. They could have checked the weather.
Yes. Yes, me too. I should have checked the forecast. I could have came back earlier, and my mom would have tell me about the forecast. I don't know.
Okay, I have another one. I shouldn't have taken the public transportation.
Okay.
That's a good one. I mm,
Mhm. For the third one, I have
Okay.
overslept this morning. Well, I think I shouldn't have um mm, stay up so late.
Okay.
mhm. I
I
should have.
should.
Sorry,
No, go.
I should have gone to sleep earlier.
Mhm. And I
Oh,
should have set my alarm.
okay. For me, my mom would have gotten up earlier.
My mom. I feel like I'm blaming my mom when I'm too big to do that. I'm too old to do that. But yes.
Yeah, in a hypothetical situation, maybe.
Yes.
For the last one, it says, I have spent a lot on shopping and don't have money. I shouldn't have changed all my clothes.
I should have saved money for my school tuition.
My dad wouldn't have lent me his credit card.
Okay, great.
Guys, hello.
Hi.
I heard
Hi.
some great comments, some good ideas. We need to work on the pronunciation and specifically on the participle tense of the verbs, okay? For
Yes.
example, if I say, I came late to work, and now I'm in trouble.
I would have come.
I would have,
Should
it's
have.
not with would.
You should have.
I should have,
You should have
Slept earlier.
maybe.
organized.
But what is the verb come in participle?
Come.
That's right, it's come. I should have come earlier, right? And
Ah,
like
okay.
that, there are other verbs that have a different form in participle. Some verbs, the regular verbs, they have the same structure as the simple past, but the regular ones have a different word, okay?
Teacher,
So,
can you
yes.
say another example, please?
With what verb?
With given.
Yeah, there you go. For example, I gave my girlfriend all my money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, something Giovanni does a lot. No, I'm just kidding. So how would you say the sentence? The regret.
I shouldn't give.
Given.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have given her.
Okay. I shouldn't have
Given her all my money.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Let's continue,
Thank
guys.
you.
There. Now I have one exercise right here. Number 1. I, past possibility of buy.
Could have bought him.
Could have bought what?
Would have bought.
Would have.
Would have bought. Breath.
Would have bought. I would have bought bread, but I didn't know we needed it. That's right. What is the other option?
Could have.
Could have, yes. I could have bought bread. I didn't know. What about number 2?
Should.
Should enough.
Should have.
Invited.
Good enough, invite.
Should enough.
Shouldn't have. Invited. There you go. And like that, you're going to do the rest, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right?
Right.
Okay, let's see. Let's do this quickly. I'm sorry. Yes. Let's go on sessions. You're going to do this in only 1 minute, okay?
Time record.
Yes, please go, and I'll send you the screenshots. All right, guys, so let's check it out. Was it easy?
Kind of.
Kind of. So number 1 is would have, ought, or could have, right?
Yes.
Number 2.
Could have finished.
Number 2.
Should enough.
No.
Should enough.
No.
Invited. Should enough. Invited.
Shouldn't have invited. Number 3.
Should have started.
Should have.
Should have
started.
started.
Should have started. Yes. Number 4.
We would have joined.
Yes. We'll look for the willingness. And this willingness is not a possibility. So we can't use could. But it would work. But it's telling that willingness, what you want to do. Okay. What you wanted to do. And could will refer to what you could do. That's the difference, okay, guys?
Okay.
And that's the reason why in this one we can't use could have. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Next, number 5, the weather.
Couldn't have been.
Good enough.
Have been. Couldn't have been. There you go. Any words? And number 6.
I would have arrived.
Negative.
Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't have arrived.
Wouldn't have arrived? Okay. Let's take a look how would is a willingness, what you wanted to do. Is that what you wanted to do? Not arrive?
So it will be could have?
No, all right.
Yeah, couldn't have. I couldn't have arrived on time, even if I left earlier. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next. Number 7.
Cool one.
Could
Could have.
Yes.
have won.
Okay. Could have.
Yes, they could have won. Next, Amanda.
Could have finished.
Yes, could have can work.
Would have been correct.
But actually willingness.
Would
Is could a willingness?
No.
Would have.
Can we use would have?
Yeah, it's would have.
Okay.
Because it's a willingness, what she wanted to do. Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, teacher.
Yes. Next, number 9.
Lucy should have left earlier.
Yes, Lucy should have left earlier. That's right. Number 10.
Couldn't have.
Finished.
Finished.
Couldn't have finished the game. That's right. Even if he wanted to, it was raining a lot. It was raining very hard. Number 11.
Shouldn't have.
Good enough.
Couldn't have.
Eaten.
There you go. And the last one, number 12.
Could have passed.
Passed. Yes. In this occasion, in this scenario, Luke could have passed the exam if he studied a bit more. Is the past possibility, but it could also work if he'd studied with would.
He should have. Oh,
No,
okay. He could have.
would.
Could have.
Should is a regret or advice.
Okay.
Yeah, should is for a regret or for advice. Where is the advice? No, there's no advice in this one. Okay. I'm sorry. Are there any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. Now, let me see. Antonio, are you okay, mister?
Yeah.
Can you please read the instructions?
Yes, it says, think about these situations and answer each question. Write as many ideas as you can.
All right, you have 5 situations. I'll give you 1 minute for each to think, to read it and think about it. And I'll give you 1 minute to write at least 2 ideas per each scenario. Okay, so that means you need to come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Actually, I think I'm incorrect. The first two are given for examples. So at least 8 sentences for the 4 stories, okay? Guys?
Yes.
Yes?
teacher. Yes.
Okay, I'll send the slide to the WhatsApp group. Let's go in teams. Again, if it's 4 sentences, it will be 8 minutes. Ana, Silvia, Mariela, Antonio, Annie, and Hani, please don't go.
Do we say, teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I mention your name?
Yes.
No. Antonio, Annie, and Hani.
So I go to session.
Yeah, go to session.
Thank you.
Room number 3.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, for number 2, it says Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date at the last minute. She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up on him. Should she have done that? She shouldn't have. Though she shouldn't have hung up on him. Maybe she could have asked him for an explanation.
She should have given an opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe she should have gone out anyway.
By herself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For number 3 says Joshua's neighbors were making too much noise late one night. He opened the window and yelled at them. Was that the right thing to do?
I think he could have called the police.
He could have asked to let me see.
Yeah, he should have talked to them, to their neighbors, and maybe ask them to turn down the volume.
Yes.
Number 4, right?
Yeah.
Nathan's parents disapproved of one of his friends, so he got angry and yelled, "You are so narrow-minded." What do you think of this reaction? What else could he have said?
Well, it depends on what kind of friend, but he should have talked to them about what is the problem with him.
Yeah, I agree.
What else could he have said?
He couldn't have yelled them in that way.
Yeah, he could have been more polite.
Yeah.
With his parents. The last one says, Katie saw someone in a parked car throw litter out of the window. She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that? What would you have done? I don't know. What do you think, Dan?
I don't know. I think she could have talked to them.
Okay. Yeah, she should have talked to them about what they are doing.
Yeah. Okay. Honey,
Honey, are you there?
are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, it's because I have a problem with my Wi-Fi.
Oh. What do you think number 5?
I think she shouldn't have pick it up and threw it right back. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I have a question. Litter is like garbage?
I don't know. Let me see.
Litter out?
Litter out of the window is like this person was throwing garbage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's garbage.
And she picked it up. She picked it up
Yeah.
and threw it right back into the car.
I would have talked to the person and maybe I would have asked him to put the garbage in the correct place.
All right, guys, time's up. Are you finished?
Almost.
I realize that.
So little time. It went
Really?
by so
You took
fast.
almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, it went by too fast. I didn't notice.
Okay, well, let's go fast on this. Number 1, Tom's coworkers hid his laptop as a joke. Tom lost his temper and then sulked all day. Would you have reacted like Tom? What should he have done? The example tells us, I wouldn't have sulked. I would have. What's your idea?
I would have did the same joke.
Okay, that's good.
Wow.
Tom should have laughed about it and don't worry about it. I guess you didn't work on it. So let's go for number 2. Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date at the last minute. She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up. Should she have done that? What would you have done?
She
I would
should
have asked for an explanation.
I'm sorry, again, please.
I would have asked for an explanation.
Very nice. Continue. Somebody else?
She should have gone out anyway.
Very good.
She shouldn't have listened to him anymore.
Can you repeat that, please?
She shouldn't have listened to him anymore.
Okay, if that's your opinion. It's okay. The grammar works.
I put she should have dumped him in person.
Oh man, Alan, you're.
I agree.
You should be rooting for us, man. Come on. All right. Somebody else, or should we go to the next one?
Next one.
Joshua's neighbors were making too much noise late one night. He opened the window and yelled at them. Was that the right thing to do? What else could he have done?
He should have called the police.
Ah, very brave of you. What else?
He could have talked to them.
He
Yeah.
could have talked to them, yes.
Yeah,
Something
it was
else?
something similar. He should have talked to them politely.
Yeah, that's good. He should have, that's correct.
She should have joined the party.
Yeah, that too, huh? Of course, that too. All right, anything else or next?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Next.
All right, next. Nathan's parents disapproved of one of his friends. So he got angry and yelled, "You're so narrow-minded." What do you think of his reaction? What else could he have done? I'm sorry, could he have said?
He should have kept it cool.
Again?
He should have kept it cool.
He should have kept?
Yeah, is it wrong?
No. Yeah, it's wrong.
Kept.
Kept it cool.
I can't tell if you don't say the complete sentence. Can you say the complete sentence, please?
He should have kept it cool.
Yes, there you go. Now it's correct.
Thank you.
All right, something else? Somebody else?
He
should
could
have-
have said, oh my goodness.
Continue, Omega.
He could have said, you are so old-fashioned.
Oh, mega. Yeah, it works. It works. Okay, and someone else?
He should have been calm and talked to them.
Yes, that's right. That's good. Okay, anybody else? Next and last. Kathy saw someone in a parked car throw litter out the window. She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that? What would you have done?
I would have done the same.
Okay. Somebody else? Nothing. Okay.
I don't have car.
Well, no, it's not about you having a car. Kathy saw
Yeah,
someone
I know.
in a car.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, the class is finished for today. How was it?
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was good?
It was good.
Yes.
Fun.
Great. Did you learn something new today?
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot.
I love. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. All right. As usual, I'm going to send you the homework on the WhatsApp group. And I hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
thank you,
See
teacher.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, guys.
See
Have a good
you.
night.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys.
everyone.
I see you.
Goodbye.
Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night, teacher.
Sweet dreams.